Hello everybody, my name is Karen Engel and I'll be your instructor for this course for college writing. And I'm really looking forward to getting to know each one of you. I've enjoyed reading your introductions and look forward to the rest of our 8 weeks together, and know that it's going to be much more than just learning how to be better writers, that we are brothers and sisters in Christ, and that God has something really neat in store for all of us. Before I go over a few of the basics of the class, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I live in California. I'm married to a wonderful man named Brandon, and have a son who is still at home. He's 18, graduating in May and heading off to college. And then I have a daughter who's up in Seattle and finishing up school up there. And then she will be getting married in June and moving to Vancouver, British Columbia, which is a big change for us. So our life is really going to look differently in a few months. I have a background in journalism and public relations, a degree in journalism and public relations, and taught high school English for 5 years. And I have a master's in biblical studies and theology. So I love everything about the written word. I have a freelance editing business, so when I'm not working with Moody and instructing, I am usually always at my computer editing something. It's one of my passions. And then a big passion in my life and my husband's life is we have a ministry called Bless Israel Ministries that works to help educate the church on the importance of Israel, why we're supposed to love and bless Israel. And so that's where we spend a lot of our time and volunteer work. So let me talk a little bit about this class. You're basically going to be writing 4 essays and learning about the different types of these essays: narrative, definition, persuasion, and then argumentative. You'll be doing brainstorming techniques for each one, revision techniques, which is the fun part for me because I do love editing. You'll analyze and respond to different published essays by students and then other professionals. You'll learn to write a clear thesis statement. That seems to be sometimes one of the hardest parts for people of writing essays, is actually coming up with a good solid thesis, so we'll work on that. And for this class, all of your resources are online. You don't have any textbooks, so that's a great thing. Our late assignment policy at Moody, I'm going to read it so that it's accurate for you. Your written assignments and projects that are submitted late will be reduced by a minimum of 5% of the total assignment points per day. So every day that it's late, it does go down 5%. No assignments will be accepted after 7 days from the due date. And then your discussion board, those initial postings, which I'll talk about in a minute, if they're submitted after the due date, will receive 0 points. So it's important that you get those discussion board, those initial posts in on time. The discussion board, it's an easy way to earn points, but then it's also an easy way to lose points. On those discussion boards, the point is really for us to be growing with each other and learning from each other from what we're studying. Posts that are one sentence or have no thought behind them, or just kind of regurgitating the question in a different way, you'll lose a lot of points very easily that way. I would suggest 3 to 4 good solid sentences per post, but that really depends on what the prompt is. Some of the prompts that you'll find will really need a couple paragraphs, and some of them 3, 4, 5 sentences will suffice. But your response postings to your fellow students are the same thing. I want to see you really engaging with each other and challenging each other, asking questions if you don't understand why they said something, but really urging each other towards further understanding the essay writing process. So put some effort into those. They're 20 points. They're easy if you put some thought and effort into them. And those initial postings are due Friday by 11:59 Central Standard Time. So make sure you know what time you're in and get those in on time. And then your 2 response posts you'll have over the weekend to finish those, and those are due by Monday at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. That also goes for your weekly assignments. Everything is due Monday by 11:59 p.m. And After that, it will be counted late. It'll be counted as that next day late. But you have all weekend, so do some good prep. If you know you're going to be gone for the weekend, try to get everything in before you leave on Friday. If you've got your weekend open, that's great. But try to be proactive in planning and calendaring things out. I know that we all have a lot going on. Even just from reading your initial introductions, everybody has a very busy life. So just pay attention to those Friday, Monday deadlines. This week, you only have a few small assignments, which will be due Monday night. One assignment includes responding to student essays, but make sure you respond to both of them. There's 2 essays, and then there's some questions that go with the post, and you need to answer those questions for each essay. And then you'll do some brainstorming. I think there's 3 assignments, very small assignments, that will help you then write your first essay, which is due week 2, which is the narrative essay. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, like I said, I'm pretty much always at my computer. This is my little office that you see behind me, and nice broom. And I'm always at my computer, and I always have my phone. So if you have a question and I'm not answering you quickly, if you've gone through email, text me. My number is in the hard copy of this video announcement. And that way I know that there's something there for me, or if I can answer it quickly over text, I'll do that. Anyway, really looking forward to learning and growing with you and seeing what God has in store for us. And hope you're having a good first week of our class. Talk to you soon. Bye.